feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which I asked my friends on the panel to blindfold themselves. Blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? All right, panel, as you know, the case of our mystery challenger, we go to a different form of questioning. You ask one question at a time, in turn moving clockwise, and we'll begin it all with Bennett Cerf.
Could I ask, would your name be more likely to appear on the front page of Variety than the front page of the Wall Street Journal?
Well, to tell you the truth, you know, I think it might be any place these days.
Miss Kilgallen?
That's a wonderful imitation of Ed Wynn.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Have you ever been on the Broadway stage?
I'm going to tell you the truth. I have been occasionally. And if I was you, I would go home tonight having not guessed the chorus boy for the Body Beautiful.
I may not.
Mr. Romero?
Are you better known for work in motion pictures than in the theater?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth again. It's a kind of a split decision, you know what I mean, you crazy Spaniard, you. Miss Francis?
I don't know. I hate not to let this gentleman stay out all night because he's so funny always, but I have a suspicion that he has put a Philip into the rank of sergeant. Have you?
Yes, Ollie.
Is it the inimitable Philip Silvers? Some disguise, that was.
With this horrible voice of mine, I've been on, this is your 8th year, John. I've been on with you about 3 times, and this is the story I go through all the time. Last time I was on, I coughed, and everybody said Phil Silvers, and that's it.
Last time we let you go round once.
Thank you. It's so cold outside. I'm glad to be in, though. It's so cold, I just saw Steve Allen hugging Ed Sullivan. That'll give you an idea. However, Maverick is ignoring the both of them. Hi to you, Caesar. Nice to see you.
I'm fine, Phil. It's good
We're
to see
very
you.
old and dear friends. I've done quite a few. Can we talk a little?
Sure.
Caesar and I have done some pictures together, and we date back a long way.
Yeah.
Did you ever dance with
What
him?
was the girl?
I will. I guarantee it'll be the funniest dance team you ever saw.
Yes,
I did the
sir.
last
You may leave the
picture I
room.
made
You raise
before
your hand
going
up.
away to the war with you, Phil.
What'd you say, Caesar?
The last picture I made before going away to the war was with you. And
That's
picture
right.
called Coney Island.
And you got worsely abused with me than you did in the war. as I remember.
Yes, Dorothy?
I wanted to explain to Phil why I think I didn't recognize that chorus boy from The Body Beautiful.
You don't go to the show. It's obvious.
What? No, on stage they're all boxers, I think, and they're in trunks, and this is the first time I've seen him with his clothes on.
I've never seen a boxer in trunks. They look awfully formidable just when they have their fur on.
I saw a boxer
I'm
once
sorry.
without trunks, and don't be nervous in the booth, because this is a very true story. You know, at Madison Square Garden, Bennett, in the catacombs of the garden, there are 2 fighters who are engaged as a substitute fight. They may never get on for a month, but in case there's a series of quick knockouts, these 2 fellows are on hand, and they've gotten to be real friendly. They play pinochle with each other. One night at the garden, there was about 5 straight knockouts, nothing going past the 3rd round, and so they needed some extra time, and somebody must have rushed down to the room. Hey, you're on. And these 2 guys quickly put on their robes and were introduced. In the ring, there were a substitute fight. They got their instructions from the referee, went back to the corner, and then bedlam broke loose. One of them forgot his trunks. These are the kind of stories I'm associated with.
Aren't you moving with your stories to another day?
Any reason why everybody loves you? God love you. Always say the right thing. What else would I be here for? We, outside of seeing you lovely people, we go on Friday nights now, John.
Yes, instead of Thursday.
Well,
Tuesday.
there's a reason for it. We
Yes,
wanted
what?
to get Doberman closer to Bath Bay if we could.
Well, it's Tuesday, 8 to 8:30 now, and it's going to be Friday.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's going to be Friday, 9 to 9:30 beginning this week,
Yes,
right?
and please, everybody, watch. I need the money badly. I'm a very big tipper, you know.
What's your opposition, Phil?
Who knows?
Actually, I think you're celebrating a wedding on Friday night on this move, aren't you? Isn't Leanne Merriweather going to be married?
No,
Married?
yes, that's right, in the play. You do read everything.
I read everything.
I would like
knew
to
you
say
was
in
going to
passing,
move.
John, I know you don't hold... What are you doing there?
He's getting nervous.
You're either doing something very rude or giving me a signal. I don't know what it is. Incidentally, you're also an old friend. George was our stage manager in High Button Shoes, right? I didn't know you with your clothes on. We were a very friendly show. But, John, in passing, I must say to you, I'm an avid watcher and listener of this show. And this will be strange to you in this more or less sentimental mood from me because we are all habitués of Tootshore's AC and we're old friends. I'd like to think so. But in one phase of my life, you are more or less an idol of mine. Your command of the language and your charm and warmth is one of the most delightful things on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Actually, we are both students in the same elocution school. Toots taught me all I know in this area. And you're
Unfortunately, with me, it rubbed off.
Well, Phil,
John,
it's
could I
wonderful.
say one word to Phil?
Aye.
A bit of a compliment. Thank heaven you're not opposite us in your new song.
Oh, I should say so.
There's enough for all of us.
No, no.
There really isn't. I'd fracture you, but I wanted to be nice.
The thing I want to say, Phil, I don't know of anybody, and I'm not as knowledgeable about show business as I'd like to be, but I don't know of anybody who isn't happy about the wonderful success that you've made as Sergeant Bilko. And Friday night at 9 to 9:30 p.m. is going to be a wonderful hour for everybody. Good to see you.